Under a canopy of silent stars, the desert holds its breath. By day, the dunes shift in golden waves. By night, they stand guard over ancient secrets. Here, in a simple tent far from marble halls and jeweled courts, a legend begins. They called him Lord Tariq, a man of boundless vision, whose heart carried both the burdens of empire and the hopes of the humble. Beside him lay Lemari, his beloved, cloaked in sweat and purpose, fighting through agony to give life to prophecy itself. Long ago, priests and oracles spoke of a daughter anointed beneath moonless skies. Tonight, the first flame of that promise flickered to life. As Lemari's cries rose and fell against the wind, Tariq whispered every dream and dread into the darkness. Dreams of armies marching beneath twin suns, of hearts mended, of a people reborn of Earth's green soil, and of a child destined to lead them home. Lord Tariq would protect this fragile life and guard a prophecy that would echo through eternity. And so, beneath desert stars untouched by time, began the tale of Nahlia, firstborn of line and legend, yet to rise. What follows is the story of love and loss, of power reclaimed, and of a queen's destiny written not on parchment, but in the heavens themselves. This is their beginning. Welcome to the path of prophecy. Welcome to Echoes of the Past.
The long-awaited moment has arrived. Under a sky of endless black, my wife, Lemari, fights through contraction after contraction, each one a burning wave crashing through her body. The tense timbers quivered with her cries. I knelt beside her, heart pounding, breath steady, only for her sake. Each time Lemari's world narrowed to a single point, our unborn daughter's passage into life. Her strength shone through sweat and tears. Her face contorted with pain, her back arched so fiercely that the cot groaned. Yet she met every surge with unspoken resolve. Beads of sweat dotted her brow. I knelt at her side, heart pounding, voice calm as water. With each surge of pain, shadows of doubt flickered over her face between screams. Yet even in agony, her resolve burned brighter than any desert blaze.
Tariq, I can't.
Yes, you can. Breathe with me. Inhale the desert wind. Exhale the pain into the sands. I pressed a water-soaked cloth to her lips. My fingers trembled as I wiped salt-streaked tears from her cheek. In that moment, I remembered the prophecy spoken long ago. When the first daughter is born beneath a sky of endless night, she will kindle unity in a fractured realm. Lemari, our child is the spark of promise. You are its fire. You must see her born.
Lemari's eyes open, fierce with pain and purpose. The world contracted again, and then the newborn's cry cut the night's silence like a blade.
Nahlia, beloved of the sands.
The newborn's cry echoed like a promise across the dunes. Lemari sagged back against the cot, every line of pain melting into awe as she reached for her daughter.
Look at her, Lemari. Tiny hands that will one day shape empires. Eyes that will guide our people home.
In the sudden quiet that followed Nahlia's first cry, the desert seemed to pause in reverence. Lemari lay breathless, yet glowing, her hand trembling as she touched her daughter's tiny cheek. Tariq knelt beside them, the newborn cradled against his chest, and for a moment, the three of them formed the very heart of a new dynasty. The lamp's flame flickered steadily, casting a warm halo around Lemari's exhausted smile and Tariq's odd eyes.
She is perfect. Our promise made flesh.
Lemari raised a hand to stroke her husband's temple. Her voice, though still fragile, carried a joy that banished any last trace of pain.
Tariq, I see her already leading our people, guiding them across starlit skies and home through green fields of earth.
In that instant, Tariq's mind soared across the centuries of prophecy, the wanderings of their ancestors, the whispered oracles, the dreams of a returning empire. And he knew no force in heaven or sand could deter this child's destiny.
Under this very sky, the gods inscribed her fate. Let the winds carry her name through every galaxy until every soul remembers who we are and whence we came.
Lemari closed her eyes, tears slipping free, not of sorrow, but of triumphant relief. She gathered strength for one final blessing.
May she know love before burden, courage before fear, and wonder in every horizon she touches.
Tariq pressed his lips to Lemari's hand, marveling at her strength. The desert night stretched on, vast and unending. Yet within that small tent, the first light of a new era burned bright.
She is perfect, a spark in the night. I can see it now. Our daughter blazing trails across the stars.
Tariq placed Nahlia against Lemari's breast, watching the child's chest rise and fall in a steady rhythm.
The gods spoke of this moment, a leader born under a blank sky to unite a scattered people. That child is here, our daughter, the first of her line.
Outside, the desert wind softened, as though the dunes themselves leaned in to witness. Within the tent, Lemari reached up and cupped Tariq's face.
Promise me you'll teach her everything. Courage, compassion, and the legend that began tonight.
I promise. Together, we will guide her into her destiny. And one day, she will carry us all back to Earth.
When dawn's first pale glow crested the eastern dunes, Lemari sat up, pale but determined, cradling Nahlia in her arms. Together, mother, father, and daughter watched the sun rise on an empire reborn, each ray a promise that the path home would be theirs to walk, under any sky.